A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
It's now 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they'll indeed go for it with Rosen. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rosen. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll run here with Dobbins. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
His kick is
extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Packers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
of, and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Silver, silver.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic.
Here's Love. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Packers nothing.
Second down, Love. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. On play action, Love to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
1 back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football. Just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there. Ends up getting spilled for a loss.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Trenton Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, watch out. Check right 54. Right 54. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Following the interception, Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That catch good for only a couple. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
Who that? Mike 54. Mike 54.
Love going to give this one to Jones. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing wrong football. Kill. 38.
Love from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And Crosby missed it. No good. Wide to the left for Crosby. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. With a pick, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 38-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
54.
Working out of the gun, Love. He'll find DeGuara complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards on the play, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Love now on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I'll tell you, as a defender, you've got to make life as difficult as possible when you're trying to cover a big tight end because you know his catch radius is huge. He's unable to pull that one in, though.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josiah DeGuara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
It's third down and 4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From from the shotgun, it's Rosen. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Check 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark.
Final play of the half, Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action.
Hey, keep it going, dog. Keep it going.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. On the return, it's Taylor. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check team.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Where's 52?
Operating from the gun. Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, Love. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
A gain of
call that a very strong gain of 24.
Another Packers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. That's St. Brown. Touchdown, Packers. Equanimous St. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On to punt for the Panthers.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taylor now returning it. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. I'm coming.
First down, going to the air with Love. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
The ball carrier.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
16.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Robbie Anderson.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First down.
And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
He's going to look deep for more. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Number 33.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
He's across midfield.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
It's a pickup.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. No game on this defense, no game.
2nd down, Love, flush to his right. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6.
Now Rosen looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Samuel.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
Carolina.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
First down.
Play action here with Rosen. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st down, Panthers.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Rosen off the play action. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. Eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kenny Clark. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a turnover on down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.